You're about to meet a young man who retired at the age of 30, not because he made millions, but because he cut back in some radical ways. He's now become a personal finance guru, and here's ABC's Gloria Riviera.
Flip on your TV day or night, and chances are you'll find a financial guru.
Hey, I'm Kramer.
Telling you what to do with your money. From Susie Orman.
You are denied.
To Jim Cramer.
You're making virtually nothing.
But the experts haven't done what this man did. Retire at age 30, as in never have to work for money again.
And my coworkers were a little surprised. They're like, what do you mean retire? Like, you mean you're going to take a month off until you run out of money? And I was like, nope, we're done. We have enough money for life.
His family completely debt-free. They live and live well on about $25,000 a year.
Comfort is expensive. Slight discomfort is cheap.
Pete preaches his financial gospel on his popular blog, Mr. Money Moustache, named after a trademark handlebar mustache he used to sport. His followers, called Moustachians, all post on the site, eager to achieve what he calls financial freedom through badassity.
They can strip all this down and suddenly go from like a modest, struggling lifestyle to one with a lot of surplus.
So how'd he do it? He and his wife spent their 20s as software engineers, making about $134,000 together. But they wanted to make a change and start a family.
It was more thinking about freedoms. We thought, well, it would be nice to get through this and be able to step back and focus on kids.
By the age of 30, Pete and his wife had quite the nest egg.
What did you guys have in the bank?
At the time of retirement, we had it split up with about $600,000 of investments and then a house that was paid off. At the time, it was worth about $200,000.
How did Pete manage to succeed where so many of us fail? First, aim to save half of your take-home pay.
The more you get saved up, the less you need to protect yourself, which means your savings grow even faster.
And when it comes to your house, Mr. Money Moustache says, don't buy into the moving on up hype.
Now, in this smaller house, I'm happier than I've ever been in life.
You're happier than you've ever been in life.
Much happier.
Carl, 41, is one of Pete's devoted followers. Now, thanks to Mr. Money Moustache, he is on the verge of retirement.
How did you change your life?
We had a house that was about 5,000 square feet. It was a bit ridiculous, I don't know. So the first thing I said is we have to downsize it.
So how can you retire early? For starters, forget financing that fancy car. His is 10 years old.
This is my brand new luxury 2005 Scion XA.
Yeah.
A 40 mile per gallon wonder, and yeah, it's probably worth about $6,000 today. You could not possibly have a nicer car than this.
When it comes to fancy coffee, Mr. Money Moustache says, until you are a millionaire, make your own. Check this out. Take me. There I am getting my beloved latte on the way to work. That's about $4.50 every day. Over a year, 260 lattes, $1,170. Over a decade, $11,700.
But it gets a lot worse because you could be investing that money. Right, cheers.
What about that gym membership?
Now we're getting a tour of the fancy outdoor gym.
His gym may be basic, but he reckons mine cost me $6,000 per decade.
This is the weight room. You don't need like special pedaling machines or stuff that goes like this or stuff that's like, oh, and stuff. You just need pieces of heavy iron.
But none of this means you are a slave to the dollar. Pete doesn't clip coupons and splurges at an organic grocery store.
3 for $1? That's ridiculously good. Let's get 3. If you ever throw out food, then you're doing something wrong.
His frugal yet fabulous way of life.
Fancy cheeses, you know, like.
Yeah, there is luxury. Dark chocolate.
Has made Pete a cult hero.
You just filled your bags, organic food, healthy food, some luxuries, cheese and chocolate for just $50.
Yeah, it's not bad.
From the checkout line to online, Pete practices the Moustachian philosophy.
Challenge yourself, become stronger, become more efficient at everything you do, and money is just one of those things. And work on your health and your wealth and your knowledge. And just a byproduct of that is that you get a lot richer.
It sounds like a life philosophy, not necessarily just a financial philosophy.
Oh yeah, you're definitely right.
A richer life lived on your own terms. For Nightline, Gloria Riviera in Longmont, Colorado.